it's also time that we have to think of some of the less fortunate families in this community. And since Lancaster supports the PWA like they do, we think it's only right of us to try to give back to some of the great fans and residents of Lancaster, and that's what that holiday toy drive does. All of your donations go to that effort, as we said, helping a needy family or two around the holidays and making sure that they have a Merry Christmas. So we appreciate all the support you can give for that. And it appears I won't have the opportunity to resume the event because we're being interrupted by our champion. What can we do for you, Kevin?
Get out of here. Go. Hey, take this microphone with you.
Hey, you be nice in here. You don't talk to me like that.
All right, after I just got done whipping your boy, Josh the Rocket Benson, like the dog that he is, I can say that I single-handedly beat Full Throttle.
Good for you.
Now,
I mean, you did cheat the last time.
that means today is day 84 of my PWA Heavyweight Championship reign. 84 days. Now there's a reason why I've been champion for 84 days, and that's because of 3 letters. ETB. I eat, train, and breathe professional wrestling, and that is why I have been PWA champion for 84 days. Now, Bjorn, you want to keep sticking your nose in my business, we can settle it in this ring. I have no problem doing that. You are just going to wound up getting hurt if you stick your nose in my business one more time. That's why at the last event, that's why I came out here and I laid Bjorn out. You guys remember that? I laid Bjorn out. I laid Bjorn out, and there's nothing Randy can do about it, because I beat Randy 3 times. You guys remember that also? 3 different times. 3 different times I have beaten Randy, and I have no problem beating Bjorn, just like Randy. With that being said, I just wanted to come out here and celebrate day 84. That's right. Day 84 of my PWA championship reign. And remember these 3 letters, ETB. Go ahead and play.
Well, as you just saw, fans, before the event could even begin here at the PWA Arena, Real Deal Kevin Cruit, the heavyweight champion, out here to share some thoughts with all of the great fans. Very interesting way to start the program tonight, but Kevin had better be careful about further provoking the man he mentioned in his tirade, Bjorn, who we will be seeing in action to kick off the broadcast here, because Bjorn is definitely gunning for Kevin and that championship. Fans, stick around. I'll be joined by the franchise player to call all the action here on PWA Rush, which gets started right now. Introducing first, at a weight of 192 pounds, from Los Angeles, California, the Shotmaker, Cody King.
Fans, welcome to another edition of PWA Rush. I am Chris Cruit. I am the president of the Premier Wrestling Alliance, and this man right here making his way towards the ring, the Shotmaker, Mr. Cody King. I think he may have pulled the short straw here tonight. I don't know what he's got to say there. He might have pulled the short straw here tonight because he has got his hands full, and this crowd is a raucous one. Cody King, one of our up-and-comers. Oh, might have been an air ball, not for sure. Conspicuous by his absence is his manager, Air 4.
And his opponent weighs in at 395 pounds, the Nordic Nightmare, the pride of Sweden, Bjorn!
And here comes the short straw himself, the Nordic Nightmare Bjorn, the man who is hot on the heels of PWA champion Kevin Cruit. We heard from Kevin Cruit before the event even started. And Cody King, he might have to suffer the wrath of Bjorn on behalf of Kevin. These two men, it is only a matter of time before they get into the ring. One way or another, it's got to happen. Bjorn is on fire tonight. Aaron, I'm excited to be back. We've got some great action.
Indeed, we have. We've got a tremendous lineup, and we're starting things off with what promises to be a very physical match. Cody King finding himself in the crosshairs of Bjorn, who is on a tear like we haven't seen from him in quite a while. He has completely focused on getting his hands on PWA champion Real Deal Kevin Cruit, and Cody had better be prepared for whatever Bjorn can throw at him in this instance.
Well, he may throw Cody King at Cody King tonight, and that's a scary proposition right there. Bjorn is like a caged animal, and I'm not for sure what Cody King can do to get out with his own hide.
Well, I think that Cody King is at least showing a bit of awareness by remaining on the outside and not charging in, because Bjorn is pacing like the proverbial caged animal.
Well, are you buying time? Are you doing the right thing? Or are you just angering the big man? For those of you who haven't seen last week at the end of PWA Rush, Bjorn had some words for the champion, and the champion's been put on notice.
Nothing that Cody King able to do about that. Tried to lock up and quickly shoved down for his troubles there. Again, another lockup. Bjorn fights. Oh, look at that. Just manhandles the guy.
Like a sack of trash. Cody King is 200 plus pounds, and Bjorn just made him look like he was a lightweight.
Just hurled him outside. Now we're seeing a little bit of aggression from Cody King, perhaps too little, too late. Oh, my goodness.
Big forearm shot to the jaw. He might have dislocated his jaw there. Cody King looks like he's hurting.
No, the night could be coming to a very quick end for Cody King. Right in the mouth with that forearm shot. Still enough wherewithal to avoid the charge from Bjorn. Some feeble right hands doing very little to affect Bjorn. Again,
just ragdolling him. Cody King, lucky he fell out of the ring. Normally, you hit the floor and it's a bad day, but getting thrown on the floor when Bjorn is the alternative, that's not too bad.
No, Cody King clearly feeling the effects of that shot to the grill.
Referee Rose Montgomery, she's just staying back and trying to keep out of the way. That's the last thing she wants, is to get in between these two combatants.
Let's again comment on the fact that Bjorn stayed in the ring, did not allow himself to be baited into a situation where Cody King could perhaps take advantage.
Test of strength. Bjorn is a large man. Don't let some of that size fool you. There is muscle underneath of that bulk, and Bjorn is a very, very strong man. Plus, he has got the size and weight advantage, which is going to help him in this knuckle lock.
Well, if this is Cody King's strategy, he better be drinking his milk, eating his Wheaties, doing whatever he can to bulk up, because he's not going to hang too long in a battle of power with Bjorn.
Those forearm shots to the back didn't do a whole lot to Bjorn.
And just giving everything he has, just throwing his
going for a bulldog headlock. Oh my God!
Didn't have it secured nearly tight enough.
He threw him 3/4 of the way across the ring. Cody King has been just outmatched today.
No, this is a beating the likes of which that we have rarely seen here on PWA Rush in recent memory. Oh, a handful of hair.
Grabbing the big mane of Bjorn, trying to get him off balance.
Pure desperation, you would have to assume at this point.
You know, I try not to feel bad for a guy like Cody King, but man, this is not his butt kicking.
No, he does appear to simply be standing in for Kevin Cruit, so to speak.
Kevin had better be watching. He better have eyes in the back of his head. He better be watching himself because Bjorn is looking for him, and I don't know if anybody, Matthew or anyone else, can help him against this man.
That chop was completely devastating, and that one might have been even worse.
Skin on skin. The fans here at ringside are enjoying what they see. These are some sick, sadistic fans.
Well, they came to the PWA arena to see some great wrestling, and that's what they're getting. Bjorn just beeled Cody King off of the top rope there.
The referee might want to look into stopping this one. I don't know if Cody King can intelligently defend himself.
No, it is getting to the point where you are putting the man in danger by expecting him to endure this kind of punishment for much longer.
Oh, he ducked out. He was able to duck out of the way for that one, but I mean, is being just ducking, is that enough?
Is that prolonging the inevitable? Great look here at Bjorn getting throttled across the top rope. Cody King, as we said, doing everything he can, but he just might be out of options. He just might not have the tools for this job.
You know, he's making some good choices. A kick to the gut, you know, that affects everybody. Pulling the hair, that affects everybody. Choking the man, that affects everybody. So he's chosen some options that will work against the big man. Is it enough to get a W for Cody King? I don't think so.
Well, he's shown a bit of grit and toughness here, and he is, for the moment,
you notice Air
control.
4 conveniently missed this matchup.
Oh, big double axe. Only staggered the big man.
He's got him wobbly. That's more than I could have thought.
Again, right to the top of the head. That one almost took Bjorn down to a knee, but still unable to take the big man off of his feet. Oh, third time, though. Got caught. Choke slam.
Oh!
Cover that man.
Elbow drop to the sternum and the rib cage, and it's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Bjorn.
That was an impressive victory for the Nordic Nightmare Bjorn. He's got to be happy with himself here.
No, complete domination. You could not ask for a more impressive performance, especially when you have your eyes set on the PWA Championship. Fans, we've got a lot more to come on PWA Rush. Stick around for more. Tony James, you jump right back into the thick of things here at the PWA after taking a brief sabbatical, but you...
Well, I wasn't out there reading books and getting a college degree. I was sitting in my Easy Boy, and I couldn't get over the fact that JT Hogg was running around running his mouth. So I figured I got one more match in me, so I dusted off my right boot and I headed on up to Ohio, if you know what I'm talking about.
Well, you just about walked out with those boots and the U.S. Championship. If it weren't for JT hitting you from behind with the horseshoe, you got to have some thoughts about that. But tell all the fans out there what it feels like to be back mixing it up here in the PWA.
Well, I love to mix it up. Just because I wasn't in the ring didn't mean I wasn't mixing it up. I was mixing it up in the kitchen. I mixed it up out in the barn with my mule Leroy. And Sugar, that's Mrs. James to everybody else, we were mixing it up. But then I got on in the ring. Oh, and that's a whole different feeling, let me tell you. And to get my hands on that big, nasty spoon, JT Hogg, it felt great. The only problem is I want to apologize to the fans here in Lancaster, Ohio. I wasn't able to bring the belt home to my people. But that's for another day.
Indeed, there will be another day for Tony James and JTH in that U.S. Championship.
Thank you very much, Tony. We look forward to seeing you back around here in the PWA for a long time to come.
You just never know where I'm going to go.
Franchise player Chris Cruit here for the PWA School of Professional Wrestling. Do you want to be a wrestler, a manager, a ring announcer, a commentator, a referee? The PWA School of Professional Wrestling is your opportunity. 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster, Ohio. Tryouts are absolutely free from 7 to 9 on Tuesday. Come on down, try it out. See if you got what it takes to be the next big star. Fans, welcome back to this edition of PWA Rush. We are being joined by the PWA Tag Team Champions, it would seem. Jordan Carlisle, Jimmy Fahrenheit, collectively known as Casino Heat. Aaron Hurt has the unenviable task of speaking to these two gentlemen. It's early in the show. I'll be nice, gentlemen. You've got some Casino Heat fans there at ringside. Jimmy Fahrenheit celebrating Halloween. Or he just forgot to dust off his hat, I'm not for sure. You know what? How does Aaron get... He gets out of all the bad assignments.
It feels so good to be tag team champions. Yeah, it does. How many days has it been now? It's been since Red, White, and Bruce we've been holding on to these.
It has been quite a while.
Because Casino Heat is the greatest tag team in PWA history. Oh, real quick. Let's acknowledge these guys real quick. The other PWA tag team champions. I just want to let you know something. I'm up here in the ring holding these belts, and Carlisle's up here in this ring holding these belts because we're a somebody. You guys are sitting out there because you want to be us. Okay? All right?
They can't even be nice to their fans, Aaron.
Nobody in this arena is good enough to get in here and be the tag team champions. Nobody.
Yeah, let's remind the fans that even though
We
it
got
is
Jordan
Halloween time,
Carlisle, Jimmy Fahrenheit. I'm the king of swole. Are you all right, Ref? Huh?
that these two men walk around like this.
Well, I see you over there,
all
like
the time.
shaking your head and blinking your eyes all fast. What's the matter? Nothing.
He's just vibing, bro.
You're sick of what? Sick of hearing my what?
Sick of hearing your mouth.
Oh! Okay.
Some candid comments from our referee here.
Well, you asked the question, you get the answer.
Hold on. Obviously, the ref has something to say. Real quick, what's your name? It doesn't matter what your name is.
Juvenile antics at their best.
How original.
Okay. Well, obviously, you're sick of hearing our mouths. Why do you, what's the matter? Like, you think you can do better than we can?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So a ref thinks he can do better than the tag team champions. Why is that?
So I'm training to be a wrestler.
Oh!
TK is one of the students at the PWA School of Professional
Dude, that's so
Wrestling.
cute.
Cool, calm, and collected so
you're-
far.
You're one of those guys that gets into the business to be a wrestler, but you're a referee. Referee.
That's real cute, man. That's real cute.
I'm not exactly for sure where this is going.
Well, you know what? Since you think you can do this job better than we can, and
That's not what he said. He said, shut up.
Jordan Carlisle doesn't have a match tonight. No, he does not. So, what do you say, ref? You want to take on Jordan Carlisle?
Are you
One-on-one?
kidding me?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, yeah? Oh!
I don't care if these men are the
okay.
champions. They can't come out here and start doing whatever
Carlisle,
the
you're
heck
ready
they
to
feel
do it?
like, challenging referees to
All right,
matches.
ref, come on, let's get it going.
You know what?
Take
The
that
last
shirt off,
few
man. You can't
weeks,
wrestle in a ref
Casino Heat
Come on,
is
man.
absolutely pushing
Carlisle,
their
you
luck
ready to
with
go?
me. And I'm... TK, you don't have to do this.
Him?
I don't know what's
'Cause he's
going on
fancy.
here.
Well, you certainly have to respect the man
Not
for
as
not
fancy.
backing down and
Oh,
No,
wait,
TK's all
hold
man.
up.
TK's been in the
can't do this.
PWA School of Professional
'Cause we don't have
Wrestling
a ref.
for the last 5 or 6 months now, but he's not
Hold
ready
on,
for a
Jimmy.
match.
I tell you what, he certainly doesn't look like a referee
This is just
now.
great. Give me your hat.
My hat.
Yeah, give me the hat. So, I don't know. No. Hold on. I don't know if you know this, but I'm from Las Vegas. There's a lot of magic in Las Vegas. Hold on, I think I can do something.
Dude, what are you gonna do?
Is he going to pull
He
an
is
Air
from Las
4 out of
Vegas,
the hat?
everybody. Y'all don't even know. Oh! Ref shirt! Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Here. You just hold on a second while I get ready.
This is way better than your ref shirt, by the way.
You know, it's comedy hour with Casino Heat. Every single week they come out here. I'm getting about sick of it.
No, apparently Jimmy Fahrenheit is going to appoint himself referee for this impromptu match. We even want to call it a match. I don't know how to respond to this situation. This is a pure mockery. We've seen them come out here and waste everybody's time and take it for granted that because they're tag team champions that we'll air this kind of nonsense.
Well, you know, TK is a guy, this is all he's ever dreamed of. You know, I've had the opportunity to sit down and speak to him at length. This is his dream. This is what he wants to do. This is his aspiration. So for him, it's not a waste of time, and I understand that. But these guys, they are nothing but a bunch of no good nicks to be kind, and they're trying to take advantage of a situation here, and I'm sick of it.
Absolutely, they're taking advantage of his inexperience, of his enthusiasm. Quickly shoved off from the collar and elbow tie-up. Didn't even really have his balance. And you can learn a lot in 5 to 6 months at the PWA School of Pro Wrestling. Oh,
You can learn how to put one half of the PWA Tag Team Champions on his face.
surprised me a little bit. Imagine how Jordan Carlisle feels with that one.
Oh, TK out of the way.
I imagine the only reason you're sitting here letting this transpire is because you want to see Jordan Carlisle possibly get what's coming to him.
I would absolutely love to see one of these two.
Oh, puts on the brakes, big Irish whip.
TK with a big splash in the corner. Oh, he's got him in a bear hug.
He's got it clamped on, dead center of the ring.
This could be it.
Oh, bite
come
the man.
on.
With Jimmy Fahrenheit clearly ignoring the flagrant breaking of the rules as I'm
big suplex.
I'm literally speechless by this match here.
That was a big suplex. I give credit where credit's due to Jordan Carlisle there.
No, this became...
The fans are getting behind TK. Oh, out of the way.
Oh, quick roll up. What do we have here?
One,
Jimmy Fahrenheit.
2, 3, 4.
Well, we all saw that coming. I don't think that...
Well, let's not forget, he was not prepared to have a match tonight, let alone at all, and he was not prepared for one half of the PWA Tag Team Champions.
Let's not pretend that Jimmy Fahrenheit has any kind of authority as a referee.
No.
This match is going to go down in the record books. I most certainly...
Jimmy Fahrenheit right now is nothing more than this is a three-ring circus to him.
Oh, my!
TK caught him!
Oh, swept the leg!
Come on!
Fast count. Well, at least the charade is over with.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, one half of the PWA Tag Team Champions, Jordan Carlisle.
Hey, come on! Somebody needs to get out there and do something now.
Yeah, this has gone far beyond mere entertainment, whatever these guys wanted to call what they were trying to do. Now they're just victimizing this poor young man out here just trying to do his job.
I'm not going to stand for this. Franchise player Chris Cruit here for the PWA School of Professional Wrestling. Do you want to be a wrestler, a manager, a ring announcer, a commentator, a referee? The PWA School of Professional Wrestling is your opportunity. 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster, Ohio. Tryouts are absolutely free from 7 to 9 on Tuesday. Come on down, try it out. See if you got what it takes to be the next big star.
Well, fans, we are back here on PWA Rush. As you can clearly see, the franchise player on the phone. I'm not quite sure who he's speaking to.
If you can find somebody, we are absolutely going to make it tonight, right now. Oh, we're close.
Oh, well, it definitely appears that...
Fellas, go find. I need you to find somebody. Go grab somebody. There's a few good options back there. Hey, Aaron, listen. I got a big surprise coming up next.
Well, apparently we'll get all of the questions answered when we come back. Stick around, fans.
Hello to quality time at Marco's. Hello to the best part of the day and to making someone else's. Say hello to late nights and to the best night ever. These are the primo moments, and they call for Italian quality pizza. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce with a history in the making from the original Gianmarco recipe. Say hello to an authentic favorite. Every store, every day. The Italian way. Hello, Primo.
Well, since Casino Heat likes impromptu action, how about Rowdy Randy Forrest and Outlaw Tony James?
No, be careful what you wish for, because Jordan Carlisle, he wanted to have a match here tonight. He had a little bit more than I think he bargained for from TK, but nonetheless, he's looking at big Rowdy Randy Forrest right now. Bell is rang. This is our main event.
This is official. Now we can see what the tag team champions have up their sleeves, since they want to be magicians.
Well put, franchise player Tony James is not going to let these guys do anything of the sort on his time.
You know, all the stuff that they've pulled over the last few weeks with the 2-on-1 against Rowdy Randy Forrest, with the charade with the Buckeye Kid, and then taking advantage of a referee who has a dream and wants to become a professional wrestler, taking advantage of that. Now they've got two men who are professional wrestlers, and now it's 2-on-2, and now we get to find out what they've got to offer.
Slight error in judgment here from Jordan Carlisle to start things off for this match. The waist lock easily broken by Rowdy Randy Forrest. Able to reverse it into one of his own.
Jordan Carlisle looks like he'd rather be any place but in the arms of Rowdy Randy.
Oh, he certainly looked like he knew what was about to happen to him. This big takedown there, belly to back takedown, hooks on the front face lock.
And you know, with as much crying and complaining as Casino Heat had, they said, you can't make us do this. And I said, watch me. And here they are. I can't force them to put the tag team titles on the line with no notice, but I can make them get in there and take on any team I have them up against. And right here is a formidable tag team in Tony James and Rowdy Randy Forrest.
Once again, right on the money, as was that slam, as was that elbow drop. Yeah, to take nothing away from the other teams that have come along to challenge Casino Heat since, as they declared they captured these belts at Red, White, and Bruise. The titles might be in more jeopardy now than they have been yet, because Tony James and Rowdy Randy Forrest can pull out a victory at any time in any number of ways, and they certainly don't need to be provoked into getting ready for a match like this.
Double boots to the face. Jimmy Fahrenheit's down.
And you see the tag team continuity there. Big leg drop from
now,
Randy.
Casino Heat had as much time to prepare for this match as the poor referee TK did for his match against Jordan Carlisle. Casino Heat had as much time to prepare for this match as they did for that sham of a match with the Buckeye Kid. Oh, I feel so bad for Casino Heat. The only thing that would make me feel even worse is if Air 4 was here and he had to suffer through this. Oh, that would be terrible. I hate that kid.
Randy just came down with all 300 plus pounds. reached back to hook the leg, but Jordan Carlisle intervened in time before the referee could make a count. Now Randy back in control of the arm. Big full arm drag and twist. And
now here's a little tidbit for the fans out there, and this is something that a lot of people, they don't know or maybe they don't remember. Oh, where's Randy going?
scaling the top rope. Look at the balance from the big 6'5", 300-pounder Rowdy Randy Forrest comes down with that huge clubbing blow right to the shoulder. That's a great way to separate a shoulder, break a collarbone.
Shortly before the JTH now became the Razorback and turned his back on his nephew Rowdy Randy, he was scheduled to team up with Outlaw Tony James to challenge for the PWA Tag Team Championship. Randy was injured and couldn't do it, and a man known as the franchise player stepped in and became Tag Team Champions with Outlaw Tony James, and now Rowdy Randy's looking to get back together with him.
Oh, big drop kick there. You see the Tag Team Champions working together quite well themselves, which should go without saying.
They're a phenomenal team. They're just a bunch of jerks.
Jordan Carlisle quickly clamps on the rear chin lock.
I think he might be the biggest jerk of the two of them.
Well,
unless we throw Air 4 in, and I hate that kid.
That's a three-way tie as I see it, but when talking about Casino Heat and their representation, Air 4, who this is if ever he could be useful, it might be at this time, although perhaps it's better for him that he's nowhere near Tony James.
We've had some great teams in the history of the Premier Wrestling Alliance in the last 5+ years, and Casino Heat is absolutely towards the top of that list.
And after a short burst of offense, Casino Heat has been able to resume control of the match. They had things back in their corner, although a blind tag.
He got a backslide. He's rolled him up.
And I don't think the referee is going to allow that tag.
You know, maybe Jordan Carlisle had buyer's remorse and decided just not to come in. You know, let's not forget, Jordan Carlisle just was put to the test by referee TK, and you know, he had him in a bear hug, and he did a little bit of damage on him himself.
No, he definitely trying to save a little face here.
Like an axe kick of some sort
right
there.
To the back of the neck, targeted. Jimmy has just been expertly executing his offense here as, again, more teamwork from the champions.
These double team moves, they're effective and they are legal as long as they get in and out in that 5 count.
Absolutely, and look, they have managed to keep Randy far enough away from Tony James to render him ineffective thus far in the match. Oh, but Randy powers Carlisle back into a neutral corner.
It would behoove Randy to get if he gets an opportunity to make that tag, get over there to his fresh partner, Outlaw Tony James, who is chomping at the bit to get in here and to get a piece of these two.
Well, now's the time after that huge belly-to-belly overhead release suplex. Tony James literally hopping up and down with anticipation on the apron. The fans start to make some noise as well, trying to encourage Randy once he gets his bearings. If he can start headed towards that corner, he's got a fresh Outlaw Tony James just raring to go.
Tony can barely contain himself. Tag's made.
Like one of those rowdy Broncos in his stable down in Texas. Look at that, the Mongolian chops to the trapezius muscles.
Big back elbow. Jimmy Fahrenheit is on the ropes.
Snapmare. Oh, look at this. Snaps on a head scissors. Where's he going here? We'll just let that speak for itself right now. And the body scissors, basic wrestling here, but Tony James will stretch you at a moment's notice.
Absolutely. Tony James and myself were tag team partners for quite a while, and it was a very good ride.
Well, Jimmy Fahrenheit's not having a very good ride at the moment, although he is able to turn things around Got a 1 count. Tony James just as quickly comes up with the pinning combination.
This is quite a bit of action from both men.
No, this has turned into quite a matchup here, and our main event on PWA Rush has been a fantastic episode. We've certainly seen a lot of things we didn't expect. Oh, going for the backslide here.
I think he's got him.
Really driving with that backslide. Only a 2 count, though. Tony James going to leave it all in the ring for this tag team championship match. Now, again, pounding away at the neck.
That's what you got to do when it's a championship opportunity. When you're in there with 2 of the guys like Casino Heat, you've got to leave it all in the ring. And now Jordan Carlisle's off the apron. It's just Jimmy and Tony in the ring.
Follows in the big Irish whip into the corner with a boot to the midsection. Again, just making Jimmy Fahrenheit use a lot of energy being whipped back and forth across the ring. Oh! Well, the referee once again involved in a way he didn't expect with Casino Heat here tonight. The brawl goes on the outside with Jordan Carlisle and Rowdy Randy Forrest. Our camera frantically scrambling to keep up with everything that's going on here. In the ring, we've got the 2 legal men, but the referee is down. Oh, big boot. The Yakuza kick, the Ichiban leg drop. Are we going to see new champions right here?
Referee's out. Referee's down. Wait, here comes TK. Oh, he counted 3.
That was a 3 count.
They have defeated the PWA Tag Team Champions. Aaron, where are you going? The Tag Team Champions have been upset by Outlaw Tony James and Rowdy Randy Forrest. Aaron Hurt took off down at ringside. The champions are stunned. Referee TK handing the belt to Rowdy Randy Forrest and Outlaw Tony James.
Wrestling fans, referee TK has elected to award the tag team championships to the team of Outlaw Tony James and Rowdy Randy Forrest.
TK has awarded the PWA Tag Team Championship to the Outlaw Tony James and Rowdy Randy Forrest, and you know what? I think I'll allow it. There it is. There are your winners.
Once again, fans, your new PWA Tag Team Champions, Rowdy Randy Forrest and the Outlaw Tony James.
That sounds so good. Your new PWA Tag Team Champions, and that could be a reality in the near future. And if they get an opportunity again, this might become a very real reality. We could have brand new tag team champions. What a great way to end this episode of PWA Rush. With Aaron Hurt, it looked like it was ecstatic down there at ringside.
Oh, the fans were thrilled with what they saw and what they heard. They certainly couldn't believe it. Casino Heat, you can bet they certainly couldn't believe what happened. Now, I guess the question remains, is this decision going to stand? Are Tony James and Rowdy Randy Forrest the new tag team champions here in the PWA?
I'll get back to you.
Well, fans, we're out of time, unfortunately, to get that humongous question answered, which means you'll have to join us next week to find out exactly where things stand with the tag team championships. But it's been my pleasure to be with the franchise player, Chris Cruit, and bring you this outrageous hour of PWA Rush. Like we said, fans, come back next week for much, much more from the PWA.
Aaron, the show's over. How can these people see more?
Well, it's as simple as subscribing to PWA Ohio here on YouTube and clicking the notification bell to receive an alert every time we have great new wrestling action on the site.
Or you can check out one of these videos.